What's up, people? One Up Punch here. So I'm going back to Super for Hire because I've been playing their beta, and they are doing a new series called Miami. It's different than playing the main campaign, which is missions 1 all the way to like 8 or 9 to fight the helicopter pilot that you have to deal with that shoots at you and does bombs and stuff. But they added 2 new guns in the game. They added a revolver and the Coulter PP7S, which is a silenced pistol, other than just your default pistol, the SVP-30LB. And those 2 guns, the SVP and the revolver, both have an ultimate ability on top of the gun itself. The only gun that doesn't have it is the silence Coulter, and that will be added later on down the road. But I wanted to show off the introduction of Miami, which is you start off in a blue container about ready to go and fight off and kill some of these units that don't even notice you, because now they have this other like type of detection range to where if the eyeball is completely orange, that they know that you're there and they'll come and chase you. But if it's not fully orange and it's white or a different color, then you can go around them, kill them with a backstab, or just shoot them in the back with a gun and just start off getting your clean suit, which is 7 kills in a row without missing a shot. Once that shot's missed, you don't get a clean suit, and that doesn't refill your ammunition full after getting the 7th hit. So this game has the fun mechanic of the revolver, and how the revolver works is that you spin the cylinder, and that is by pressing the R button to reload it. And you could load 1 or 2 or 3 individual rounds, or you could do the whole thing, which the fastest way I've done it so far for the rifle, or not the rifle, the revolver, is that if you want to kill something quickly, just load 1 bullet, fire, load another bullet, fire, or just load 2. And once the bullet is inside the cylinder, it will go to the next one. The other thing I forgot to mention was ultimate abilities on these different types of guns. For example, the revolver has a ultimate ability of getting a full reload and then going through like a Deadeye type of mode to where everything slows down, and then a bar on the bottom portion of the screen. When you mark a bunch of targets, he'll fan all 7 rounds down range of whatever you marked, and that'll end, and then you have to go and reload your gun over again, which I thought was pretty good. The other thing with the first pistol was that gun's ultimate ability has 7 armor-piercing rounds, and they go through shield guys, they go through riflemen with body armor, and this is what I wanted to show you with the revolver and how it looks like. You don't necessarily auto-kill, it's only whatever you're pointing at, so even if I'm marking them people, I'm still not going to shoot at them unless I'm like in their vicinity, then that's where the bullets would go. Still going straight, because that's what you're shooting with, is a laser, not necessarily like auto-aiming because you marked them with the X. But the other thing I wanted to show off with Miami's level was that when you get on top of the skyscraper, you will die if you fall. Been several times I try to cross over like a crosswalk or a ledge that had like a very small pathway, only to then fall to my death a couple seconds later because I didn't think you'd fall right off of it. And that could be from the no guardrail, sky rail that you're currently looking at now, up to the staircase. The other thing I wanted to talk about when it came down to the gameplay of Miami when I played earlier on stream for Twitch was that the developer, I think his name is Crimson, was showing off some things where we were talking about things when I was playing, and there were 3 main issues I had when playing this specific beta. The first is that when you try to pick up a gun, or you go to kill a guy that has a gun, like a rifleman or shotgun, not all the time will those guns spawn. And it'll show like nothing there, it won't be highlighted, and you can't pick it up. So I don't know if it's got no ammunition or it's just bugged. The other thing is that you have issues trying to go up the staircase. The staircase will bug out and have like an invisible wall, and even if you jump, you still don't go past that invisible wall and have issues. And the third issue I had for the negative, I think that I was seeing earlier, was something to do with my laser. Had issues with my laser for my pistol would not target enemy users standing on higher elevation platforms or staircases above the player character. Meaning that if I would be on a lower level and somebody would be on top of like a cargo crate or a staircase and I tried to shoot at them, it wouldn't auto-target them to, you know, aim so I could shoot at them because it's a top-down shooter. So I wanted to show off the other guns in this game too before the end of this video. This is the silencer that doesn't have an ultimate ability, but still wanted to show what it sounded like. The good thing about this specific firearm is that it's silenced, so you can get easier clean kills without anybody noticing, and it just sounds nice. So I can't wait to see what they do for the ultimate ability. There was some type of talk with them early about it on chat, but I'm not going to disclose anything because 1, it's a secret, 2, it's early access, and 3, I mean, you should just kind of see what happens anyway. But that being said, when it came down to anything else in the patch notes, they were working on a 3rd chapter called the art exhibit, and what they said is that they're making huge progress on the 3rd chapter for Miami debut update, the art exhibit. We're focused on finalizing the final fight area, and from there we'll be preparing the level to be released on the test branch. At that point, onward, we'll be heavily looking for feedback and bug squashing to make the Miami debut have a great start. So this will be the final chapter for Suit for Hire. So if you want to go and pick it up for $15, even though it's in early access, I highly, highly recommend people pick up this game. I'm glad I picked it up. There is more content, more stuff to do. They do have more weapons, like they did have a SCAR and double-barreled shotgun, but I didn't get to use the SCAR yet. And then, of course, the new level, like the art exhibit and the cathedral for the beta branch. But if there's any more stuff for Suit for Hire, I'll obviously talk about it, show it off, and that'll probably be it for me tonight. Except there is one more thing I will talk about, and it's the other boss you fight in the Miami series. The first one, or the first campaign, you fought the helicopter pilot. And the next one, you'll be fighting a guy called Boss on the Block, to where he shoots at you with a light machine gun and has his posse come up and kill you. So, good luck dealing with those armed guards, and, yeah. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see y'all later.